We are live.
What's up, guys?
What's
We
going
are
on?
alive.
This is our
Good old friendsgiving.
friendsgiving episode. May look a little different from our Skype,
Our
our
Skype
usual
sesh.
our Skype podcast sessions. We actually went in, made this one a little special. Got ourselves put in for a studio. Not ours, of course.
Yeah.
But,
No, we built this.
Yeah, we
built this is our studio.
We built this in a day, so
So in a day, yeah. It said only for today.
yeah, only for today, and we're taking it out tomorrow. So this is a special event.
Yeah, special event, and we have a special friend with us today. If you want to introduce
Lord.
yourself,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special guest. His name's Jesse.
That's me.
What's up, bro?
That was a perfect introduction.
that was perfect.
All I do is lift weights and play video games.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
everything else is, off
That
the table.
simple life.
It's that simple life. This quarantine has been a blessing. It's been a godsend.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's like Jesse's life, perfect, right?
Yeah, it's
COVID.
You couldn't get any better. Yeah.
Because
The
they
only
should
thing that
call
would
it-
be better is if I got COVID, because then I could stay home for 2 weeks.
They should call it Jesse 19.
Jesse
Yeah.
19.
This is my fault, guys. I'm sorry.
Dude, it's funny. Speaking of COVID, of course. I mean, with everything going on, but there's this new movie on Netflix coming out.
Oh, really?
I forget the name of it, but it's like COVID 23. So it's like in
Oh,
the future,
snap.
and it's like the disease is attacking the brain now.
So this is a Sharknado level film, or is this a
No,
serious-
so it's by the directors who did A Quiet Place. So the team,
Oh,
so it could be a good budget film.
okay.
I don't know if it's zombies or not. I mean, I would much rather that, or it could just be it's just deadly.
Oh, have you seen that zombie film? That Korean zombie film? Have you seen that?
I know which one you're talking about.
I
Ian.
forgot what it's called.
No.
But I mean, it kind of sucks.
Like
Like at the beginning of it, I'm like, what is going on? Like the guy just is standing on his balcony and he's just like,
Oh, it's the one. I know what you're talking about.
like a solid 15 minutes. He's like,
and he's like,
oh my God.
he's a
like-
gamer too, right?
Yeah, he's
Or
just
something,
like-
yeah.
It's like, what? Okay, we get it. The zombies are attacking.
Like the movie opens up, he's like streaming some video game and like he's getting upset.
Yeah. He's like, 1 second, guys.
But yeah, it's a simple film, I guess. You can't,
It's
nothing
so
too crazy.
they're just
Yeah.
these stereotypical,
I couldn't get
The
past
one guy
it.
hides
I
the
said,
bite, just like Corona right now.
delete.
That's exactly what's happening. People are just pretending they're not sick because they
Mhm.
have things to do.
right? And
If you have something to, what are you going to put it off? Like, oh, I was going to go to my family, but I have a slight cold. Maybe do I put it off? You get tested, and then
Yeah.
you find out, you're negative after you already went. So it's great.
Like, I might have gotten it, so I
Yeah.
can't come. So we'll find out if I could have come, but I'm not coming.
yeah.
But I'm not going to. Yeah, just a slight little itch of the throat a little bit, which is interesting because like it could be anything. It could be allergies and like your head straight just goes to, oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's
it might
COVID.
be
No, every other
COVID.
disease has stopped. Since
Yeah.
COVID started.
just
Cancer?
And now
you got
it's
cancer?
COVID.
It's COVID.
Yeah.
So most likely that's what it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
So what kind of games are you playing now since it's
Oh,
opened up? You
good,
have more
good
time.
question. Mostly League of Legends still. It's just, that's the best game ever. You
The
can't
most
beat it.
consistent dude I know when it comes to a game, bro.
It's
He's
been
given it like 20 years?
No, not even
20 years
26.
ago.
Yeah, 6 years old I've been playing.
26
Before
years.
the game was around.
I created it.
I think 9 years.
9 years.
Yeah,
Dude, that is so insane, man.
that's a long time.
Like, I play a game for an hour and I'm like, let me get a new game.
Yeah,
I'm
like-
out.
The competitive version of the game has gotten boring because you get good and then it's just like, oh, I just got to keep playing. Oh, that's boring.
So, like, what do you play instead of like the mode? Like, what mode?
Oh, I
is
just
it?
play the fun modes now. I just go for fun.
Or are there like different?
Yeah,
like,
there's like, oh, dude, some of these queues, some of these game modes, they take so seriously. They're like, oh, if you even mess up at all, they'll just quit the game.
Like, explain it. Like, what exactly? So you have
explain
a
the game.
character.
Oh yeah.
yes.
So you pick a character. There's 5 people on each team, and then you go to certain places on the map, and you have to kind of get certain objectives.
Okay.
And then the bad people play it like Call of Duty and just kill each other, and then the good people know to get objectives and then kill each other.
Okay.
Because it's like lanes, right?
Yeah,
You have
there's like 3 lanes,
Yeah.
and we should overlay the image of the map here so we look professional. This is a good edit.
So this is
in
where
right here
Jamie.
after. Jamie, come on, throw up the map here so everybody
Yeah.
can see. There's 3 lines, and it's like a square and diagonal, and they all walk through it. It's really hard to explain. You
Okay.
have to just play it or watch it. But
Is that on like do they stream it on like the ESPN?
oh, they stream it everywhere. I think it's the biggest
Like,
game.
The biggest game all time?
Yeah, all time. I'd say
Mm.
it's got to be pretty close to that with all time players. I mean, besides WoW. WoW's kind of
Yeah, wow. It's
been
huge.
around forever,
Yeah.
but everything else, I think League's got to beat. Even with tournament like prizes are just insane. For League.
Have you done any tournaments?
No, that's too much.
I
These
feel
people take themselves so seriously.
Yeah.
Like it's a game. I'm playing it to
Yeah.
have fun. Why would I play here so competitively?
Money.
I'm in the top 3% without even trying. Why do I gotta go to? Oh, I gotta go play the Korean players. They're the ones who always win.
Yeah.
Every year they win, so it wouldn't be
like-
worth playing.
I wonder how much like with COVID its effect like e-gaming or
Oh,
like,
that's only gone
esports,
up.
my bad.
Everything
It's
has gone up. All the stocks
Okay.
for that stuff, everything work from home or play from home is way through the roof.
Yeah, I
So,
could see. I was about to say it's probably just all play at home now instead of just in the.
I think
tournament.
they play in empty tournament places.
Oh, an
That's
empty
what they
tournament.
do. Yeah, in the
So
empty because there's stadiums now, which is even
Mhm.
weirder. Like, why do we have stadiums for this?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have one here.
Like, who would
and-
want to go? Like, I love the game. I
Mhm.
like watching the game even. But who's
Yeah.
going to go spend their time and say, let me find parking and go through all this thing just to see what's effectively a monitor in front of you anyways? Because
Right.
you could just do that at home on a screen.
Dude,
buy
greatest
tickets and-
scam ever.
I would say we have a here the Luxor. It has the e games.
Yeah, have you
Oh,
been?
really?
Never been.
Wow.
I actually want to though.
Yeah, I haven't been either.
I haven't
See,
been.
Vegas residents don't go anywhere.
That's
in
why I
Vegas.
love Vegas, man. We have everything here. Like I don't care what people say. Like I mean, high school people are like, "Oh, I want to get out of Vegas. You know, it's so fake, and all these people they suck." No, dude, Vegas is awesome. Like no matter what anyone says,
You
Yeah.
can't beat it, dude.
You can't beat it.
24/7,
24/7.
whatever lifestyle.
like I
you
feel
want.
like it's like a big hug of like entertainment. Just like yeah,
Mhm. Oh,
good.
literally. Yeah, anything. Yeah.
yeah, like you're bored, it's okay. We got you.
The city that does not sleep.
Exactly.
Yes.
Except with COVID,
Except with COVID.
that was scary,
that
dude.
put everyone to sleep.
That was scary, man. I can't believe they closed the Palms.
Yeah, they closed
Oh,
everything.
Palms
for
hasn't
a short
opened
time.
up, right?
No, I don't think it's
They-
open
It's
yet.
still closed.
They
yeah.
opened up, like they had a club, right? And then like a bunch of people got COVID and they just shut the whole property down.
No, I don't think that was because they opened up. What was the
Or-
club they opened up?
Was it called the Palm?
It was like the
No, not the Palm.
the Palm Club.
It's like on the side of the building. Why can't I think of it? Oh man. Oh no. Anyway, they opened that club, and I guess they had a bunch of people coming out. I remember it was like Cardi B, Skrillex, maybe a few other people, but they were going to do like a whole New Year's thing. And I guess the sound there really like sucked. Like people who performed there, they're like, "Do
Really?
not-" Yeah. Some people. I heard
So I
the
lied.
worst one was Russ. And he performed there, and it was just like he couldn't even do it. He was like, this is horrible. And I think he got like a bunch of backlash because the sound there was just horrible. Like the place looked nice because it was an outdoor and indoor club. So you had the pool and then the actual indoor part, and it was open maybe a couple months. I could be exaggerating, probably longer, but it did not have a long
Yeah.
lifespan at all.
Yeah.
And how do you mess up the sound? Wouldn't that be the
That's like
entire
the
setup?
main
That's like the only thing you should think
thing.
about there.
Right.
It's like, how do we get this right? And then how do we get alcohol into people's hands?
Right,
That's
exactly.
the full. That's the full business plan there. It
They're
takes
like-
about 4 sentences to get that out.
That
you
was the
know?
last thing they thought about. They're like, guys, we got $100 for
Yeah,
a stereo
we
system.
spent all our money on this pool
Jim,
and this.
bring
yeah.
your home, your home sound system.
Yeah,
out.
you gotta
We got
bring
a
your own
sick
speakers.
venue.
Yeah, like you're saying, it's bad. Like if people are drunk and the sound is still
They're
bad
like,
when you're
Oh yeah,
drunk.
yeah.
that's
You'd
horrible.
have to really mess that up too.
It's like
I don't-
skipping. Like what?
Listen, I can't hear
What is-
you.
Is an L.
It's gonna sound like this podcast.
Yeah. so my mic's off. So your mic's been off the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
man.
See, that's how bad it is. I don't even remember the name of the club. And
Oh, I
I
have no
drove
clue.
past the Palms.
Yeah.
to
And
get
is
here,
the club
yeah.
closed then?
It closed down in
Like really quick then? I
really
guess. Yeah.
quick. I don't even know if it was before this year or
Was it? So I was just making shit up.
it might be another club. We could be talking about two completely
No, I
different
think no.
clubs.
We're
A
100%
club
talking
could have
about the
closed,
same
and the
club.
Palms could have not closed too. Like,
Right.
those
But
are
the
independent
Palms
events.
is fully closed.
Yeah, the Palms. I don't even think it's
They
open
said
back
lights
up
out.
yet. Yeah, literally lights out and everything.
Like-
I heard a rumor. They're selling it. The Palms.
Oh, to who?
I have no
I'll have to
idea.
talk-
who.
I'll
China.
have to talk to them.
Like to talk to
Definitely
them?
China.
Okay.
We'll
Hey man,
figure
if
it out.
I wish I had the links for you.
Yeah,
man.
we'll have to go. Who owns that? What's the Fertitta brothers?
Yeah,
right?
the Fertitta brothers.
Yeah.
Yep, they own that. Because I remember hearing about the Rio, them selling that, and then someone bringing out an MLB baseball team and setting it up.
Oh yeah,
there.
yeah. I heard
So-
rumors about that.
Rumors. I don't know if anything was confirmed, but that'd be dope.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Have a baseball team here. Out in-
Then we'd have everything. We except for soccer.
Oh,
we have what was like the minor leagues.
Oh yeah.
like,
I don't know if that counts.
what would be the
Right.
we have
soccer
minor
name?
league baseball. So
and we do have minor league baseball.
yeah.
What would be our soccer name? The kick and
Ooh.
dice.
Kick and dice. The kick and dice.
The kick and dice.
The blackjacks.
The blackjacks.
What does that even have to
Right.
yeah, just for cards? We just stay listing random things that are associated with
So
Vegas.
the slot machines.
The slots.
The Stardust.
Bingo.
I mean, I think our minor league team is the Vegas Lights. So
No,
God.
what's the? We had the
That's bad.
51s, didn't we?
that's baseball,
but
but
that's
now
baseball,
they're the Aviators.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We're talking about soccer
Oh,
or
I
football.
didn't even know.
Yeah,
Like,
football as
Our
a
European cousins.
I remember going to Israel and when we were in London's airport and we said soccer because there was a bunch of like soccer players or
Yeah.
football players and they just like scolded us on how it's
said-
called
They
football.
said, Listen
not
here,
soccer."
buddy. It's called football.
Yeah, where I come from, it's football. Oh man, yeah, interesting. Yeah, Vegas is a growing place and just continuing to grow.
Yeah, but this virus though,
hmm
I don't know what's going to happen if they shut it down again. I know they can't, but they're going to want to,
Oh, 100%.
and they're going to also not want to because that's going to the taxes from this, the implications of this are going to go for a long time.
Yeah.
In Vegas.
very.
And I
long
wouldn't
time.
be surprised to see a ton of retail space open up and a ton of houses even go for closure here.
Mhm.
Because if this unemployment stays anywhere close to this, it's
Yeah, with that $1,200 check, we're all still surviving.
oh
on.
yeah, that lasted me a
That's
long time.
really-
I'm down my $20, guys.
So, oh, shoot,
I
you guys
need a-
still have that?
Yeah.
you guys got paid.
Wait, I didn't get paid.
Dude, no, I literally see on Google, like, if you're still not haven't got paid yet, contact us. Like, what?
Oh, they're not getting it. If you
Yeah,
haven't got
yeah,
it, you're
it's-
not
there's
getting
no
that.
chance.
No
Yeah,
chance
time's
at all.
up.
Because even think we have this dope Raider stadium that we can't go into.
Oh my gosh.
And it's like only, I was seeing a thing like with COVID in the NFL, it's only getting worse. Like there's so many players not playing like this week coming up. And it's just going to be like a continuation. They might not even, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't make it to the Super Bowl
I mean,
because
yeah.
of COVID.
I mean, football is just a COVID orgy. You're just
Yeah.
like making out with a bunch of dudes and like,
But how do they
we
all?
all got it.
How do they all get it in the first place? Aren't they supposed to be like in a bubble or something?
No,
Aren't
Well,
they?
that's
They're
the
not doing
NBA.
that?
Like, because they're traveling from like state to state. They stay in just hotel. Like they'll do.
Yeah,
a
I guess and there's like
cleaning in the
300.
hotel,
There's
yeah.
like 300 people involved
Mhm.
with the football team.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so big. It's not like because the NBA how
Yeah, it's
they
like, what,
finished
12,
it.
10?
Yeah, 12. I think 12. They'll go up.
Yeah,
to.
I guess you could put all of them in one hotel
Yeah.
and just do it all in one place.
That's what they did. And
That's
Orlando, yeah, at Disney World, they all just kept them there, put them in a
Yeah.
bubble, and they were not allowed to see anybody.
That's
We're not,
gnarly.
yeah. So yeah, with football, you can't regulate that.
You-
You like
oh,
said, you
man.
got like Jesse was saying, it's like 300 people. I
That's
mean,
so
not as much, but
crazy.
like
Like, how many like levels of it on the bench are there for football?
Probably like 3 for major positions.
for
Like,
major positions.
most of it's probably just 2.
Mhm.
We're making this up though.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's not
Right?
I'm
There's
not
like
sure.
levels. Like
There
people are
are.
like,
Mhm.
I
Dude, how
make
cool
$1
would that be?
million.
Yeah, like you
You're
just,
just like,
dude, just
fifth on the-
100, just
on the
100
bench.
grand, just
Mhm.
100 grand sitting on the
Mhm.
bench.
really?
I mean, who knows? Some of them aren't as well compensated as people think. Like these
Mhm.
linemen and stuff, especially if you're secondary,
secondary.
a secondary
no,
kicker
yeah.
or something. What are you gonna get paid?
Special
You just
teams?
sit every game and
Every
just
game.
sit and
Backup
wait.
special teams.
Right.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
And there's some people who don't even make it from it's just the practice squad. That's it. They just practice against them.
Yeah, they're
They're
probably
on the
just making
team.
What?
like a normal salary, just
Mhm.
being on the team, playing on the
Oh, yeah.
practice
That's
team. Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
What?
Probably more than a normal salary.
Wait,
But,
so
you know,
what do you do? Oh,
90,
I'm
you
kind of in a film.
yeah, you gotta just tell everybody.
Yeah,
I'm sure they could still pull though.
Oh, yeah, they're
like,
good, brother.
I'm on the
Yeah.
so I play for the 49ers. They're like, yeah, what position is it? Yeah, but the 49ers.
Yeah, the
Skip that
49ers,
part.
though. I live down the
The
street.
girl's just like, all right.
Yeah.
Next shot.
She said,
He's on the
whatever.
49ers. He said verified on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
I should get that. How do you get verified?
Dude, I've
show 'em your
tried
ID.
multiple times. Like,
How-
yo, it's Adam Way right here. Come on. Like, look, I got a podcast. I got 3 accounts. No, dude, you have to have a lot of following. A
Yeah,
big
you gotta say
following.
big following.
My,
Like,
my
even
12
like-
followers right now.
even big followers,
will
like-
watch this podcast for you guys. I
like,
promise.
Bobby
Appreciate
Lee. Bobby Lee, dude, he just got verified and he has a lot of followers.
I know
Like,
who
he's
he is.
famous. He's in movies, you know,
I've
like
never heard
everything.
of him.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's like-
no,
just
I
like-
have no clue who that is.
Comedian in big
Comedian,
movies
yeah.
and everything. And he just got verified like
Wow.
a year ago.
Because I've seen that even like quote unquote famous people who still aren't verified
Yeah.
on Instagram.
You gotta know some people.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta
gotta
be an Illuminati.
the Instagram plug.
Yeah.
But I think it's a little easier today because you have so much like influencers and like things like that, people on reality TV shows and stuff. But I guess being on a reality TV show, you can get pretty famous. So
The real
Yeah.
issue is there's too much. Like, look how easy this was. We just got in a room, found some mics. We have
Being
no talent.
self-aware.
We have no talent whatsoever. But
No.
this is easy. This
What
is
are you
the
talking about?
Like, why aren't people doing this? Why aren't more people doing this? And that's the answer. It's just easy and we do it. And it's fun.
do it. Yeah, that's fun.
Just doing it.
You just
I mean,
hang out.
that's what life is, right? You just do
That's
it.
crazy to me sometimes because
just
I
do
gotta
it.
plan stuff. I gotta plan everything I do like to the T.
Like,
man.
dude,
Like even
like
coming
this
here,
trip.
I'm like, oh, okay.
playing it
I
through
got
your
it.
head.
And then we haven't talked about anything yet. So I'm like, oh,
I mean,
Wow.
for me, it's just like, I want this, I do this, and I'm here.
yeah,
you
it's
know?
very simple. Very
It's
simple mindset.
very simple.
I had to plan this.
Right.
Like, do I have enough funds? Yes.
We're doing it.
We're doing it.
That's it. Check one.
Let's go.
Got one question to ask.
So we'll figure it out when we get there.
Yeah.
That's literally my mentality. So hopefully it flows.
We'll vibe it.
We'll vibe it. Just no dead time. That's
Yeah.
it.
Straight into dead time.
So
Here we
literally,
go.
oh God, say something.
Bring it back to life,
Yeah,
please.
Said, please, somebody.
Please.
Just staring at Adam like,
Just-
please talk.
Talk.
Yeah, say, bring up something, please.
So, president. That's a good one.
Okay.
Who did you guys vote for?
Who did I vote for?
Or are we not disclaiming that? That's too political.
I mean, it's
That's
up to
too
you.
far.
I mean, it could go good. I mean, I guess not go too deep, but
Yeah. No.
you know,
Just high level.
high level. I mean, I voted for Biden. I
Yeah.
won't lie. Yeah,
Yeah.
I voted.
What about
I
you?
voted for myself. So,
Yeah,
I mean, I didn't take part in the voting.
Yeah.
you
See,
didn't even.
that's
vote.
almost the right answer. I'm
Right.
just not going to vote.
I just
Not
voted
gonna
for.
I'm not going to respect this institution anymore.
I know who
this
feeds
is
me.
whatever this
It's
is.
me.
Yeah. Like-
So I haven't heard much about the recounts. Is that still
Oh.
a thing, or
No,
is
it's
it just?
it's almost all over.
it's over.
I saw
Georgia
it-
recounted like 3 times. He lost all 3 times. Like,
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
Like-
Pennsylvania. They're
and
like,
every time he's lost, he's actually lost by more votes each
Oh,
time.
really?
So they're just
So you
finding
should've
more
just
votes for
stayed.
Biden.
yeah,
Just
dude, yeah,
please stop.
Pennsylvania. They're like, some guy, right? He donated a bunch of money, like
Yeah, 2.5
Millions-
million.
yeah.
2.5 million. Yeah, I know
millions,
the
right?
story.
And he's like, I need it back.
and you know
Like,
what's
you guys
crazy?
fucking lied.
And here's what's crazy. They were willing to settle for $1 million. They
Oh, really?
immediately sent a letter back willing to settle for $1 million.
Whoa.
That shows how messed up you are. If you
Yeah.
already know,
Yeah.
like as soon as somebody asks, you just, oh yeah, sure, here's $1 million back. Just
I'll
take this
it.
back.
Yeah.
Like this is easier. Like you know you messed up.
Yeah,
like,
you know.
and it was
like
fraud.
Biden's
He's
winning even more.
Every single one of the cases in the court, doesn't matter which way you lean, every one of the cases has been thrown out with prejudice.
Yeah.
Some of them are like so ridiculous. The judge is like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's fraud. It is.
Yeah.
I mean, he lied to people to try and get more money. And then 70% or 60% of the donations for that cause, which was the election legal defense fund or whatever they called it, 60% of that went to his campaign debt.
Let's
like,
go.
That's
That's
crazy.
business, baby.
You know,
It's
like,
business.
That's
yeah.
business. Let's go. Let's get that free.
yeah, that's what we
donations.
can we just start a PAC and just
They're
start
just like,
getting
oh,
free
we're at-
donations? Everybody,
we're at
we're,
not-
we're Republicans and or something. We're pushing whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
'cause
Call
You're
one
paying
eight
us,
hundred.
so
Pay us.
Yeah.
1-800 pay us, please.
we will
Please.
vote anyway.
We're a
you pay us,
nonprofit.
yeah.
We're trying to start a podcast, and we need your help.
You get 3 votes with that.
Yeah, 3 votes and
And a
cookies.
jacket. Yeah, and a jacket. Maybe some cookies.
A part of me thinks like Donald Trump's not going to leave the White House when it's time.
He's just gonna buy the land right next to the White House.
Right.
Like, this is the real White House.
No,
This is the Gold's house.
Yeah, the Gold's
The
house.
Gold's
He's
house, the
got
Trump- the
built-
Trump
exactly.
That's what he needs to do. He
Yeah.
needs in Florida just
yeah.
recreate the whole building in
Yeah,
gold. That's
this
it.
is the new DC in fucking Naples, Florida.
in Naples, Florida.
The real problem is it's just so divisive
Mhm.
for no reason, right? Like
Well, I mean,
everybody's
that's what
so much closer
media
to
is.
center than what
Can't-
the media puts out.
You
You know?
can't make money unless people have, there's a side to it,
Yeah.
right? If everyone's like, oh, we're healthy, right? No one's gonna try to be healthy or not be healthy. They're not gonna go, get
I can't follow this.
Yeah.
But I hope you're
You guys are
kidding.
Oh,
just
it's
dead.
This is too good into
You guys
my-
just
it's too
stop
deep for me.
talking.
No, I was listening.
Wait, you were talking. Yeah,
Yeah,
why
just
were you
like-
talking? I just didn't know what you were saying.
I said you guys stopped talking. Like, yeah, because you were talking.
Whoa.
What do you want us to
Oh
talk
yeah,
about?
what I was gonna say. Have you guys seen the Rudy Giuliani fountain? Because
Mm-mm.
did you guys see his
Oh no.
his hair dye? Like,
Oh,
he
yeah, I
was-
saw that.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
sweating. It was like this.
sweating his hair.
Someone made a fucking fountain, and it's just his black stuff just coming down his face, and it's so realistic, dude.
Mhm.
Like just super. Like it was like in a week time. This guy just created this Rudy
I mean,
Giuliani fountain.
everybody's so quick to make
Yeah.
fun of
Oh,
these
so
things.
go.
Same thing with the Mike Pence and with the fly on his head.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
Everybody
that
was
was
my
quick.
God.
Okay, on that one, that wasn't his fault.
No, that
You know,
wasn't his
Rudy,
fault.
okay, what's wrong with you? You're melting over here on
Like,
live
what are you
TV.
doing?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
No,
But
no
the
sense.
fly? Why is this a story?
Yeah.
Right.
How did this become a story? Like, we started talking
There's
about
been
the
a
fly.
bunch of people with flies.
And
on
everybody
their face.
knows. Everybody knows what fly we're talking about.
Yep,
We don't even
everyone
have to
knows.
just, this is the fly.
That fly is famous.
Yeah. That's the state of our political commentation.
Yep.
It's just
Yeah.
the fly.
No one
I'm not
talks about-
voting for that fly guy. He's
Yeah.
weird.
It's like a Family Guy episode.
There's
Yeah.
something off about that guy. He got- had
Well,
a
there
fly,
definitely
yeah.
is. He just sits there and just lets it buzz on
Yeah,
his head.
he
He's
didn't
got to
move
hear
or
it.
anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he had to hear it moving around and like.
Yeah,
how
but,
did he just not move?
remember these are just people. I mean, that just
Mhm.
shows you, right? He's all nervous. He's
Yeah,
thinking about,
he probably
what's my
couldn't even
next
feel it.
word?
Yeah.
That's my next word. He
What's
said-
my next word?
and
Oh,
they
yeah.
do so bad. Both these guys are so bad at speeches.
Oh,
so
dude, it's
bad,
just
yeah.
money. They're-
Trump is just so incoherent.
they're
It'd be
just,
one
like,
thing if
on
he was
money.
like, if he could talk good, then maybe he wouldn't be such an idiot. But like,
Right.
no, he just says
just
whatever he
goes.
wants.
Just
Says
go-
whatever. Yeah, he's
Top of
no
the
fear.
dome.
Yeah, just like this podcast.
But that's why.
Yeah.
But I think that's why
Like this
people like him.
podcast.
You know.
Yeah,
So maybe
exactly,
that's
yeah.
what sells. Is that you just
Mhm.
say whatever you want, and then people will either respect that and like you or hate you. And
Yeah.
you'll have two really extreme camps. And I think that's best for the political
I mean,
stance of
let's
the
be
United
honest.
States.
He pretty much just started a podcast, right, for the whole entire presidency.
Yeah. He's,
Mhm.
He just-
how
whatever
many
came
tweets
off
has he
his-
put out? Somebody
Yeah,
put out the
he just
number.
constantly
It was
just-
Okay.
a dumb number.
It was just the Donald Trump podcast.
Yeah.
Just what
Podcast and
all
golf show.
All
That's
his
what it
speeches
was.
and everything was just off the dome. Let's go.
He's like, oh, I got a speech today.
Yeah,
All right.
What
so
it-
we just go up there.
Sleepy Joe Biden.
Oh,
Let's
yeah, and
go.
then Sleepy Joe
just talking shit. Just like all the names, dude. Just master busting balls, dude.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I'm
But
gonna miss. That's what I'm gonna miss the
funny.
most.
It's funny, but that's the problem. That's our president.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
like,
our president.
It's funny. We're all laughing. You know, it's funny, but like, no, it's not.
No,
that's
yeah.
not how it should be run.
No.
You know what I mean?
So we
You
got
got someone driving the plane and they're acting like a clown. You don't really laugh anymore when you're in
No.
the plane. You
some-
know? It's,
uh-oh.
oh, this started funny, but now what's
So
happening?
now this isn't funny anymore. So this 4-year joke has been going long enough.
Good and done.
Oh man, that's just it's crazy. Just even this, everything, this whole election and everything. I was just like, oh my
Look,
gosh.
the definition of apocalypse happened. Like we're in it.
What?
Like the
Translate.
apocalypse. Like
This is too deep for me.
right. We're staying.
would Joe
we're
Rogan say
staying,
right
We're
now?
staying. We're staying home. Right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. All this chaos is happening. It's social distress. Right. With the riots. With the just everything.
Mhm.
Right. And we're just being divided, and that's what pretty much like all zombie movies is about. Like people just becoming alone. Right. It's just the end. Like pretty much the end of the world
that's
is
half
about
the-
being
yeah,
alone.
Yeah, half of that.
It's not the world didn't actually end. It's just all the people you know don't exist anymore. They have a COVID, right? They have a
Mm.
disease and you can't be with them or you're gonna die, right? That's what a zombie movie is about. It's not like the idea of end of the world is the end of social interaction with
Mhm.
people.
Dude, that's a dream.
That's
You just described. I mean, like, right? Like, what? I don't know. Is that a bad thing? Having that much contact? We're so
we
interconnected
need it.
today.
We need it.
I don't know, man. A lot of our connections are so shallow today.
Very shallow. Yeah.
You know, we're hanging out with people and they're friends and they're good. And then it's like, well, you're not, we're not going to really hang out.
Right. Yeah. Like
I wouldn't hang out with you on your own. You happen to be here, so I'll be with you. And we're cool. We're cool. I don't hate you, but like, how do we even pick who's cool to us?
Right.
That's so weird to think about. Like, you start thinking about, like, why is Kendall cool to me?
Like what?
It's just based
who
on
we are.
knowing.
It's who we are, and we know that he's cool.
Memories.
But like, how?
Oh, thanks,
Like,
guys.
what makes that up is just
Right. Like what draws you to
because certain
another
people
person?
are really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't want to hang out with them.
Yeah.
Not that I hate them. They're just cool. They're nice. They're great people. And I'm just like so uninterested.
Just something about like it's not.
I don't
clicking,
even know how to. Yeah, I don't know
Not
how to
clicking.
describe that. That's
Yeah.
just some people. That's crazy.
It is
There's just some
crazy.
people like I don't care about you. Just please leave me.
100%.
Like all the friends I have on, let's say Instagram or any social media at all. It's like I've maybe know 20 of them or met like a few. Like the others are like
Yeah,
maybe a mutual friendship.
Do we
or-
count those as friends?
Yeah, is that a friend?
it's
Yeah.
Like
like
I would
chicks.
say no. I would just
No.
say that's so fake.
I don't even
Yeah.
talk to those people
Right.
at all.
And if they messaged me, I'd be like, "You? Why are they messaging me?" That would be
Yeah,
the
but,
first
like,
thing. Like, why are you talking to me?
how
Like,
did we meet?
yeah, like who are you? Why are we here?
Yeah, like Marissa.
And every time,
we-
every time somebody had, like Marissa, every time somebody's talked to me out of the blue, it's always been like, buy my thing. That's not good. Not original. Just like a
Pyramid scheme?
I'm selling. What are those teas?
Come on
Disclaimer.
down.
Wait, no, whatever.
Come with me. I
whatever
got
they're
this
called.
meeting, right?
I got this meeting, right?
This meeting, it's going to be good. Listen.
Just give me money, and then if you get other people to give you,
It will
money,
trickle down.
I'll give you
I'm
more
telling
money.
you.
I'll give you part of that money, but you got to give their money to me first, and then you get your half.
Yeah.
It's like, how do we keep doing this in different ways, and then every single one of our dumb friends falls for it and says,
It's
"I'm
not
selling
a
teas
pyramid
or
scheme.
plasticware
Nope.
or whatever, makeup or."
They'll literally look through their phone book and be like, "Oh, I haven't talked to this person in a while," and like just start picking people.
And what's crazy is it works for some people because they
It does
have like
work.
2,000 friends, and then they just
that's
that pity.
when
Like
it
if they're
works,
like
it
a
works.
good looking chick, they probably get everybody to buy it for
dude.
no reason. Nobody wants this Tupperware. They just don't want to hurt this girl's feelings, and they're like, maybe I have a chance with her, but they don't. But
yeah.
and buying the Tupperware is not going to make it happen.
Sex appeal.
Right.
But like that's
sex
just how it
sells.
works. How is it that some people just get so successful? That's got to be
Well,
how it continues.
I mean, back to your point about like, what's the point of like being friends, right? It's like, what's the point of having a relationship? It's like,
whoa, I didn't say
Wait,
anything of
before
this.
we go too deep into that, going back to pyramid schemes, I actually have like a funny,
Ooh, tell us.
or maybe it's funny.
Let's
I don't know.
go.
Maybe I just think it's funny. But so first year of college, so like fresh out of high school, first year of college, one of my science classes I was taking, there was this girl in there, just came up to me and just started talking to me and was like, yeah, we should like, after like chatting, it was like got into, we should hang out. I'm gonna play volleyball at some park. I don't know, a bunch of friends. We're gonna play volleyball there. So I'm like, dope. I'm in college. I met this chick. This is how college works. So I'm gonna hang out with this girl. So I remember bringing a friend of ours, and then we went to the volleyball park to play volleyball, and like played there for a little bit. And then we were kind of talking. It kind of the friendship grew. Added on Snapchat. Maybe a text message here and there. And then we get to. She's like, "Oh, I'm having like a little kickback. If you want to come over." And I was just like, "Yeah, sure." She's like, "All right, cool. Meet me here," which is like some restaurant, and her friend was there who was actually cute too. And then, so I'm in the car with them, two strangers. I mean, I know the other girl because school, going to just some random person's house. I have no idea. So I get there, it seems chill. Like I don't know anybody there. I'm kind of like walking around. Everyone's like, "Hey," like super friendly. And we're talking. And it's just like a normal hangout. There's not really much alcohol or
Is this
anything.
a cult? Is this
Yeah, when we get there, yeah.
Sounds like a cult.
It's getting close. It's pretty close. So like I get it. It's like everyone's just too friendly, just like super friendly. So I'm like, all right, it's just so they're like, all of a sudden they're like, oh, someone has a success story. Like let's all sit in the living room and listen.
Oh, that's a red flag.
Yeah, super red.
Sit in a room. Nah, I'm leaving.
And I was
guys.
like, what the heck? But they drove me, so I'm kind of like, oh god, like
you got
what's
stuck,
what?
dude. I call an Uber, I
Yo,
guess.
that is some sneaky
I would
ass
like.
shit.
I would have a lot more patience if I would probably stay the whole time because I'm like, well, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not getting out of here anytime soon.
Yeah, and I don't even think Uber was a big thing yet.
Yeah, probably not.
So I'm sitting there, and this person's like, oh, I sold such and such this, and partnering with the Phoenix Suns, which is a basketball team, and they're like, we're gonna have like some basically not a booth. What's it called? Or is it a booth?
At an event, yeah,
An event, the booth.
Yeah.
So like we have a booth and stuff there, and it's like sponsored by like what we're selling, and like they're just basically hyping up this company that they're in. And then the girl that I know, she's like, oh, what do you think? Like, seems pretty cool. And I'm like, oh, I mean, it's cool. Like, this is fun. Like, whatever. And like, she like sends some guys over to talk to me, and they're like talking to me. This dude pulls out a mini whiteboard, and he was like, let me show you like what we're doing here. And he legit draws a pyramid. Not like a realistic actual pyramid. He draws a person on top. He's like, hey, this is me. And then I build my team, which is you. And then you build your team, which is, that's your team. And it trickles down. And look, it's just like a flow of money. And I was like,
it's like a funnel of money.
Yeah,
they have all these different names to it. It's all a
tornado of money.
It's a cone shape that definitely goes upwards.
It goes upwards, yeah. It comes back around. And I was like, that's a pyramid scheme. And he's like, no, what are you talking about? This is not a pyramid scheme. And I'm like, yeah, look. And I legit took his marker from him, and I went, pyramid scheme. Drew a triangle, and they're like, they were so mad after that.
Yeah.
The girl took me home.
He's like, yo, we're not going to work out.
If you're going to trick someone like that,
yeah.
Dude, that's some sneaky ass shit right there.
It doesn't matter what you can be selling.
That's the bottom feeder.
The fountain of youth.
Yeah.
And I'm not buying it anymore.
Yeah, that's the bottom feeder.
It could be the greatest thing in the world. I'm just uninterested now.
Yeah.
Like this girl knew, or I don't know if she knew or how much she planned, but like in my mind, all I'm thinking is, oh, this is like a potential college girl I'm just going to meet in my college
these people
career.
are the one that are always so outgoing.
Mhm.
And I just
100%.
hate them. Those are the worst people. I had one at the gym. He comes up to me, talks to me. He says, hey, blah, blah, blah. Let's talk business. And I'm like, okay, cool. So,
I like business.
and then I was like, cool, whatever. He's texting me. He's like, yeah, we'll talk over at this coffee shop about like, the business plan, what's going on.
Ooh.
And I said, cool, whatever. He's texting me. I said, cool, whatever, as long as it's not one of those pyramid bullshit things. Doesn't respond, so I just assume, yeah, all good, no, nothing. And then show up at the coffee, he doesn't show up.
Oh.
I'm just sitting there for 10 minutes. I text him, like,
ghosted.
Why didn't you show up? And he's like, oh, well, if you're going to have that kind of attitude, I didn't really want to work with somebody like that. And I was like, dude, you're such an idiot. You are so trapped in this.
Right, you're trapped.
You're so deep that you think this is the best thing that could happen to you.
They're like in a trance,
Mhm.
right? They're so focused. They're such go-getters,
Right.
right? So they're just like, okay, how can I make money? How, like, as long as I can talk to people, I can make money,
Mhm.
right? And that's all they think they can. As long as you get someone to sit down,
They're just leeches, though.
right? Yeah,
This is the problem: is that
like-
they add
and
no
they don't want to work
value.
because they don't want to work. They don't.
Right.
That's the whole point
But
of
they're
a pyramid
doing
scheme.
so much work, and
Like, they'll do
they
the
add
work for
no
me.
value. They add no value to the world.
No.
Why
Yeah.
do we allow it? We shouldn't allow things that don't add value. Like,
Right.
And then
if it's fun, okay, I would get it. But this is not fun for anyone involved. In fact, I don't think anyone likes it.
and then
No.
fuck people that work at, like, talk to you at the gym.
Yeah, who does that?
those.
Do not talk to me. at
Do
the gym.
not
see I'm
touch me.
lifting
Do
here.
I'm
not.
trying
Do
to
not
get
come to
a
spot me
sweet
unless I
pump
ask
in
you
here.
to. Yeah,
And-
I'm not here to conversate with you. I'm not here to see what fake business you're doing.
Yeah, the only
I'm here to
yeah,
get huge.
I can tell
and
you.
leave.
And what's bad about it is most of my conversations have been unpleasant conversations at the gym.
Oh.
I've been hit on by guys before, and I'm just like,
Yes.
thanks.
Come on.
I didn't pick it up at first.
Mhm.
It was just like, hey, why don't you come over to have steaks at my house? And I'm just like, that's weird. You're 40, I'm 20, and I don't really want that. But I just said, sure, that sounds great. That sounds really nice and generous, right? And then later I'm thinking about it. Yeah, that's gay. He wanted
I
wanted
know what
my
he's saying,
steak.
dude. Yeah, he wanted my
He's like,
steak.
you got some nice shorts there, son.
Yeah, and he was.
You want to work out with me? I can show you the.
Yeah, he was always
moves.
he was doing stuff like that,
Yeah.
and I was posing in the mirror, and I was flexing. I was big at the time, bigger than now, and leaner. And he just like touches a muscle, and I'm like, okay, cool. Then don't really do that,
Oh
know.
no!
And
He's
that's-
just rubbing you down.
Yeah.
Like,
It wasn't that bad, but there was
No.
one like he tried to like put on his hands under my lats like this, like, oh yeah, you
I'm
just gotta
out.
work right here.
I'm
And I was
like,
just like,
no, dude.
okay,
no,
yep,
anything
I'm
from
done.
behind, but no, you lost me.
Yeah,
That is
sorry,
a no-go zone.
I really thought he was just a nice guy.
That's how it starts. They're
That's
very
how it
nice. It's
starts.
very nice. Maybe you went and got that steak, and everything seems cool. And he's like, yeah, do this every Tuesday. So
Like he could have, and it really, to be honest, he still could have been a cool guy.
Yeah, still been a cool guy.
He was a great guy, actually, but he could have just been, I'm not saying he
Got
wasn't.
some feelings, bro?
No, he was cool. He was a cool guy. But it just blindsided me. I was so unprepared for this.
He could have been just one of those touchy, really
Yeah, but I'm
touchy,
hoping I didn't do anything wrong to encourage that.
which
I'm
is
just
weird.
like, I didn't really talk to
You
him.
could have just been friendly too, and it was just like
that's
drew him to
it.
it.
Yeah, it's just like I guess I get what girls feel now when they're
Right.
always like, I'm just trying to be nice, but they think I'm hitting on him, kind of thing.
Yep.
Like, well, now we feel the same thing too, I guess.
Exactly.
I remember in school, I mean, I guess it does have something to do with the gym because it was weight training, so back in high school. So after you go to the locker room, you get changed. And there was this kid, he wore this chain, and it was like from a video game series that I played. And I'm like, oh, nice necklace. Like, that was it. And then just walked out of the locker room. Next day, he's like by my locker, and I like one of those like a straight movie scene. I close my locker, and he's like right there, and he's like, hey, what's up? And I'm like, oh, what's up, man? Like, just being friendly. And he's like, oh, so you like this game? And like, it just kind of like a friendship, and I loosely quote a friendship. It's just like, just talking about this game. Talking about this game.
Yeah.
And then he's, I guess this game, it had like kind of like a multiplayer feature. So he's like, oh, me and a few friends, we go to this park after school and we play the game together. And I'm just like, no, thanks, man. Like, not going. And then like, he just kind of every day just kept coming up to me, talking to me about the game and like things like that. And then I found out like later he adds me on social media, and I saw like he's into dudes, and I was like, whoops. My bad.
And the moral of this story is never be nice.
Yeah,
never compliment
nice.
people.
Never have guy friends.
You might have to talk to them later, and they might want to talk more than you want to do. That's what I've learned from this.
Yep, never complimented
100%.
someone on something after that again. I was like, nope, not falling for that trap. Oh man, crazy. Yeah,
What time is it? 6:42.
you got somewhere to be, dude?
No.
Yeah, dude.
This isn't fun for you.
This is as much fun as I could have in this time period.
But before I brought up the story, you guys were talking relationships. What happened? It seemed a little
Adam has
a little
interesting relationships.
something to get off your chest. Yeah.
Please
All
give
I was
your
gonna
whole life
say-
story
Yeah,
on all
please,
of your romantic
All the
escapades recently.
romantic-
Go into great detail.
I mean, we've talked about it on the podcast before,
Mhm.
and I mean, you just gotta be careful when it comes to chicks. Some chicks, they're out there to be friendly and chill with you and start a family, and other chicks, they're just kind of like parasites, and they'll just latch onto you.
Yeah, you got to
And
protect
so-
everything. Your
Yeah, you
assets, how you
like,
do things.
yeah.
Like, I don't even want to get married. I just want to
Like-
date for the rest of my life.
Interesting.
Same person. That's fine. I'm not afraid of commitment.
yeah,
But why would I get married?
Why wouldn't you?
yeah.
Because what am I going to get out of it?
I mean, a nice
she's going to get
tax
half
break,
my
right?
stuff. Yeah,
Exactly.
you got a slight tax break, but
Just
I don't think.
I mean, I guess
if you're making enough, I think you should just pay your taxes. Why do
At
I
this
need a
point.
tax break?
I mean,
if I'm making this much, I can pay
it's
taxes.
like it's just trust. I think when it comes to like marriage, it's like we trust each other that much.
Yeah, but I don't
Yeah.
need the government to tell me I trust the person
True,
I love.
true that.
You know?
True. I can see that.
I guess it's just kind of like we've just been downloaded
And
to our
I don't want to
conscience.
spend 30, 20, 30, 40 grand, whatever wedding costs
Oh,
on,
yeah.
on a wedding. That's way
But
too
I mean,
much.
I guess our generation, like I've never talked to anyone where they want one of those huge weddings.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're just
even
fucking
cheap
lying
weddings.
to me.
No, even cheap
If they're
weddings
just
are
lying.
expensive, man.
But most of the people I know, they just want to go to the courthouse,
Catering is expensive.
They
The
just
videography is
sign a
expensive,
paper, and
dude.
like, yo, we're good, right?
That's just eloping, right?
I mean,
yeah,
that's
I would
what,
say eloping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but so like I don't know how many. We should look that up. Jamie, look that up.
Jamie,
how
go ahead, hit that.
how many people elope versus get married?
well, no, it's still getting married, dude. I don't think it's
well,
eloping.
that's
I've
what that's what they call it when you do it
Call
without
your-
a ceremony. I'm pretty sure.
They just have like the
Yeah, they
witness
just run
there.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just like, witnessed it.
Yep.
Someone they've never met
yeah,
before.
some
I
county
was
commissioner.
there.
Yeah, like I was there.
I was
This
there.
is
yeah.
my job to be here. Is my job. That's a cool job.
So, yeah, I could say they got married. I was there. But I wouldn't mind like a nice wedding. I don't know. I would always like dreamed of like going to Italy or something.
I'm even fine with having the party. I'll do
Right,
the
and
party
partying,
and
yeah.
just not legally get married. I think.
just
So-
only have a bachelor party.
Yeah, it's just that's it. I'll just have
Just a
my
party.
life is just a
Have a
series of
party.
bachelor parties.
Bachelor parties.
We just say we're planning a wedding, and then every time devolves into bachelor party.
Just a bachelor party at this point. but you get a statistic or
Yeah,
too much to
I mean,
look up?
pretty much on like 2020, it was up 500% when it comes to eloping
Yeah, for sure, because you
Yeah.
can't go. Yeah,
because
Mhm.
of COVID.
yeah,
Like, there's like online websites. A lot of people are doing it on
yeah.
Instagram.
And they'll all do the ceremony later. I think.
Yeah,
is
I'll
what
do the
most people
ceremony
have said
later.
Yeah.
they're gonna do.
I mean, like with
With the what?
Today, Junior.
so film.
You film.
Yeah,
You film. Let's talk music.
let's
Let's
talk
get into music. What
Okay.
have you been
Yeah.
listening to, Adam?
I mean, lately I've just been listening to a lot of like metalcore, crabcore,
What was it? Cowboy Joe.
Cowboy Joe.
What was the one we were
No,
listening?
Eskimo Callboys, bro.
Oh, Eskimo Cowboys.
Yeah,
I
dude.
thought he said Eskimo Cowboy before.
Yeah,
That's why
dude.
it's Cowboy Joe.
Eskimo Cotton Eye
Cowboy.
Joe.
Nah,
Bro.
Joe. You said crabcore. What is
Dude,
crabcore?
crabcore is like
They
early
just-
2000.
They just
metal
dance like
music.
crabs.
Oh,
And
is
they're
that
just
where
like-
the crab walk came from?
No.
The what? No.
Well,
who,
they yeah.
who was the first one to do the
The-
crab? Isn't there like a music video? And they
Attack.
attack
Yeah,
with
Let's
the
go.
full crabs
Yeah,
dance.
dude. He was like 14 years old.
Dude, that's crazy.
I feel
That
like
was
that's
like
so
10 years
crazy,
ago,
dude.
and it's gone. There's
It's
like
gone.
no like. I mean, there is, but the scene is like completely devolved. It popped for 4 years, 2008 to 2012, hardcore, metalcore. Is
Like that
Yeah.
move
Coolest
he
thing
did
ever.
blew people's minds. Like
Yeah.
they're like
Yeah.
no one's seen this before.
Like, what?
Yeah. And then gent music came around, and all
Oh,
it is
gent.
and it's like the same tune. It just keeps
Right.
going. Like
Yeah.
okay,
Oh yikes!
What kind of music you been listening to?
Dude,
New
I am
albums?
all over the place. Like, and I feel like such like an old person. I haven't kept up to date with any new music. Like, I just like my taste in music, and I just like stay there, whether it's old. But I would say I'm more of all around. I'm really into weird to say. I'm like really into auto tune lately. I don't know what
Oh.
it is. Like,
Interesting.
that's a band.
it's not a band,
No.
but like just that
Oh,
style.
just the
yeah,
sta-
the
sound?
the sound auto
What
tune.
everyone
Yeah.
hates.
I figured
Which
you
everyone
can
hates.
just auto tune everything.
You pretty much, and everything pretty much is auto tune.
We should
Yeah,
probably-
that's what I mean.
Just
And they even have
auto-tune
like I was
this.
watching a video the other day.
Yeah.
They're like literally pitch correcting notes to
Oh, yeah.
like the smallest levels.
You could be horrible, and
And
they
they
what
just-
they
they
can
can
do in
just-
the studio
yeah.
is
Yeah.
amazing.
I've done it.
Well, you got to edit this. You got whoever's editing this has to make it sound really good. And like
It's just
I have
all in
a movie
auto-tune.
theater voice. Yeah, just that perfect deep. Hey guys, how's it going?
world.
My radio voice.
I've actually done it where like my homie, he had like the program, he had like a kind of small studio,
Mhm.
and I was just like da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, and then he made it like sick.
Mm.
Like it's just that
Yeah, they
easy,
can-
dude.
they can do
Like,
it.
I just
They're
I
just
did a I
whatever.
did a
miracle
bar,
workers.
and it
Mhm.
sounds like I'm a mumble rapper.
Yeah.
now. You know?
just mumble
I got
some
2
stuff.
platinum records.
Does that devalue music or increase the value? I mean, because it's so
Like-
easy, but it's still so hard.
It still is so hard, and it's like still even to make it catchy, I guess, for
Yeah,
you to like.
but it's
oh,
weird
shoot,
because
man.
it's almost like there's a group of people behind all the top singers that are the ones creating the catchy music,
Mhm.
and the singers are just singing it, which is cool. They got a great voice or
Right.
character or brand or whatever, but that's crazy. There's just a group of guys working in a room making music instead. Like
Yeah.
we're working whatever we're doing, and they're just making music. Like what?
There, I can't think of the word. John Mayer was talking about it, but there's like something in music where it like catches our
Yeah, it's like-
attention. Yeah,
Yeah, it's deep because it's
deep, yeah.
everybody gets it. You
Mhm.
know what I mean? And it's like even like what was Justin Bieber's song that went to like 1 billion views or one of the first ones to was it it was Despacito or
I think-
whatever.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, the
But that went worldwide.
hmm
That had like billions of views.
Yeah.
That means like you are connecting with so many people.
So many people
I mean,
Like
remember-
that's it's got to be universal at that point.
at that point. Yeah,
Because it's not cultural. If it was just cultural, Americans would
Mhm.
like it. People with a similar culture to us would like it.
Yeah.
But that's gone everywhere.
and same thing with like K-pop music. So like the Korean
Yeah.
little boy bands or
Yeah.
whatever, and just how I think the biggest one is BTS. But it's like there's so many
BTS.
K-pop groups, but that one is just loved out here. Like so
I've never
big
even
out
heard
here.
of them.
Yo,
I'm sure they're great. I'm sure they're
pretty
really
good,
popular.
yeah.
But yeah, I've never.
Super popular. Like girls love. I know that simply because my younger sister is just like
Dude, you're,
super into
you're
it.
secretly a K-pop
And I do
fan.
I like some of their music, not gonna lie. They got
It's
some catchy
good. I
tunes,
make fun of pop all the time. Listen to
Right.
metal, you listen to punk music and you're like, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm so cool. And then I'm also over here listening to pop music all the time. It's good music still.
It's good music.
I'll
yeah.
make fun of it, but it's decent. It's okay music. And it has a mood and it has a place.
Right.
But
Like, it's just like, if it's something catchy and you're like, oh, yeah, I'm feeling it.
it bothers me that most people don't listen to music. You know,
Oh,
they'll
yeah.
hear what's on the radio and what's common and what's popular, but they don't really go like listen to music and find something new and really explore that. That's just
Right.
crazy to me.
That's like
That's
most
a huge
people.
part of my
It's
life.
most
A huge
people.
part. Yeah.
I feel like it's most people. The most people I've talked to where they're just like, oh yeah, I just listen to like on the radio.
Mhm.
Just like, you know.
Yeah, whatever's
Post
there.
Malone.
Jeez, how is
Yeah.
somebody else going to play music for you? That doesn't
Right.
like how wouldn't you know what you want more than this?
Yep.
Like you can't think of you're that uncreative. You can't think of anything else you'd rather listen to. You're just like, just feed me. It'd be like
Just
if we
feed
went to
me,
a
yeah.
restaurant and it was just a conveyor belt. We
Mhm.
just open your mouth. Whatever they put in there is gonna.
Just
It's like what? There is so much to explore.
so much. Yeah. So many genres. That's why I like to, excuse me, sorry, like not limit myself because there's like so much more music out there.
Yeah,
Like,
when I was young, I'd limit myself all the time. I'd say I can't listen to anything poppy. I
Yeah,
hated
nope.
Justin Bieber. I thought I was cool because I excluded other music groups. Like,
Right.
so dumb. Man.
100%. Yeah.
What were you saying? You're saying something. You're going somewhere with that. I interrupted you. I ruined the podcast.
yeah, it says all ruined. Oh, this short-term memory I have. Dang
I
it.
know, dude. Yeah, smoking too much weed. It catches up to you at a certain
Catches
point.
up. No, what was I saying? Because I was talking
music
about.
when you were a kid.
Oh yeah, when you're a kid, like just opening up. Same thing. I used to not like country at all. I would be
Yeah.
like, oh, I hate country. I listen to country music now.
Yeah.
I'm like, this
I
is
used to
not
make fun
bad.
of kids
Yeah.
for listening to country,
Yeah.
and yeah, some of it's good. Now modern day country is just pop with.
Just pop.
Yeah, it's just pop. I mean, it's not even
Right.
close.
Shoot, bring back. I like how there is like pop punk is a thing
oh,
now.
yeah.
Dude, pop punk
I
all
like
day.
that. Yeah, pop punk or
Pop
like
punk.
rap punk is that I think kind of like
Dude,
a thing.
I've been listening to folk
Rap
punk.
metal. There's a lot of
Folk punk is the shit, dude. They've got a washboard. They're over here playing with it's a tub bass, which is like a string on a stick, you know. And they're they're hardcore, man. They're playing fast and dirty and grungy, and their vocals get just brutal, you know. Some of them are good, man.
I can't get into metal. I don't know what.
So
it
they're
is,
not
yeah.
all metal vocals, though.
Right,
You should definitely check. Days and
Definitely.
Days is the band. Everybody check them out because
Days and Days.
that's their plug. But yeah, no, their music is great.
Okay.
You got to just listen to it. Everybody needs to
It
listen
used
to
to
that
kind of like I'm gonna name a band and probably everyone's like, nah, that's not metal.
band.
No,
Go for it.
Escape the Fate.
Oh,
you know,
they're
I listen
great,
to
dude.
Chiodos,
No, they're incredible.
like,
Yeah.
You know,
Okay, I got punched in the head at the Chiodos concert, so I hate them forever. It was what was the big concert
Oh,
here?
dude,
The
we
Vans
met 'em.
Festival or what was it?
Yeah, the van you were talking about. Is it Rock
Vans
the
Warped
Bells
Tour.
or Warped
Warped Tour. It was
There we
Warped
go.
Tour,
Yeah.
and it was like 2010, and we were all there, and then somebody just punched me in the back of the head in the middle of that show. He was mad. I stepped on his girlfriend's foot or something. They didn't even say. He just punched me in the head. Who does that from
Who does
behind?
this?
I was like 16 at the time. Like just some little kid. And then there was 6 or 7 of us though, because Colby was
Right.
there and a couple other people there. And then then he walked away after I turned around. Who does that?
Yeah, who just hits
And
and
you
walks
walk away?
Yeah,
Like, come
that was
on,
a
let's
punk
fight
move.
then,
Yeah,
dude.
let's
Don't-
fight at this
yeah.
point.
You already,
Can't
got,
just-
you already got one in. I mean,
Can't
it's
just
my
punch
turn.
me in the
Yeah,
head and
like,
walk away.
no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. That wasn't a real fight.
So that wasn't a real punch. I'm so sorry.
I've reconsidered my life choices at this point.
Weren't you saying? Oh, it was you who got hit, right? At
Oh, yeah,
extreme thing.
Extreme
Okay.
thing. You were there. Remember that? That's when that chick just started to like wail on you for no reason.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we were
so
like
people
all
just-
dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
just don't like Jesse. At
Yeah, no,
festivals,
okay.
yeah.
So that one was 100% my. There's been a couple of these incidences that have 100% been my fault. Like, and I was at Manson and I was at the front row and I was wearing these big boots
Mhm.
and some girl's hitting me on the shoulder and I just think she's having fun because it's Manson and there's a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody's moving. It's like, and everyone's pushing. I
Mhm.
almost died in this concert. But no, my heel was on her toes and she was
Oh.
wearing sandals at a concert and in the front row. And oh my God, those are like steel-toed boots. She must have been dead.
She just died.
She was like almost crying. I was like, dude, I don't know what to tell you. You should have hit me harder, faster, and told me
You're
like,
just like, this girl's really enjoying
Yeah.
the show behind
like
me.
I don't know what was going on there, but that was bad. What were your extreme thing experience? You got hit.
Yeah. I mean, that's
just
all
it.
was.
Yeah, you got hit.
Yeah. I mean, we were moshing and this huge dude.
I was moshing and I got hit.
Got hit.
Wow, that's a story.
Yeah.
That's all. Can we make that the
Oh,
title
yeah,
of the
let's hear,
video?
yeah.
I
Sounds like a
was
mosh.
moshing and I got hit. There's been some good ones. When Robert cracked I cracked my head open at the 124-hour festival. You were there.
At a.
There was all the not monster. It was that's probably trademarked. But
Yeah, right.
what's the? There was a beverage festival here, dude, and it was 2 days. You were there too. Ryan was there. Robert was there. How do you not remember this?
It was extreme, not extreme.
No,
thing.
it was Avenged Sevenfold.
I know. I know what you're talking about right now.
That wasn't Rock the Bells, was it?
It was something.
Yeah, I think that was Rock the Bells.
No, it wasn't Rock the Bells. It's something else.
That was at we went to.
It was right in front of the Luxor.
Or in front of the
right in front of the Luxor. It was like outside by the MGM area, kind of.
I don't think I was at the one.
Summer Slaughter?
Nah, dude.
I was at the one.
This was a while ago. But anyways,
yeah,
this is a long story. Just got my head cut up in the mosh pit, and so did Robert. Yeah.
What a surprise!
How do you not remember that?
I wasn't there. I probably
and
just
I've
heard
chipped
it.
so many teeth in the mosh pit. Oh my god, all my teeth have been fixed
dude,
because of that.
I got fucked up at Chelsea's Grin, dude.
Yeah,
I was drinking way too much. I was just going too hard.
I'm blaming you.
I'm blaming you.
I'm taking the
on a beer, dude.
Yeah, see, it is your
right?
fault.
It just
on the ground.
Dude.
That's even worse.
And I wasn't even there, dude. I was like just
zoned out.
I thought you were gonna tell me
out.
there was like those try hard guys who like really try to beat people up at these shows.
Oh yeah, straight edge
like
kids.
No,
we were
like
talking about
they're not
the
straight edge.
Yeah.
They're not straight edge when they do that.
They're crowd bashers, dude.
No, yeah, they're crowd
straight
killers,
edge
yeah.
crews, bro. They
What?
literally.
This
that's
is a
what
straight
they
edge
do.
thing? No.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
No.
dude. They don't do drugs. They don't.
Yeah, they don't drink
They don't
and
have
don't do
sex
that.
until
That's all
they're
I
married.
know about them. They don't. I thought they were good people. There's no way straight edge people are beating people up.
No, dude.
They're
That's
just
what they
We're
do.
putting a disclaimer on
They're
that
violent.
part. This is a disclaimer. This is not.
disclaimer.
This is
Apparently,
fake
someone's
news,
not
I
in the
think.
metal scene.
There's no way, really.
We
I
got
never
a
knew that.
hoser.
We're gonna have to look this up. I guess so.
Right. Yeah, I just remember the straight edge kids, and like I told her the last time we went to Extreme Thing, and this dude just punched this guy in the face right in the the mosh pit.
I think you guys are off on this. I don't think we're gonna have to look this up. I guarantee.
I'm in the scene, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking this up because there's no chance.
I have metal band friends.
We have 3 minutes. We're gonna spend the last 3 minutes talking about.
Yeah, you're not accepting the results.
Like
this is a fake election.
Yeah,
dude.
You're getting the lawyers.
Oh man, should have done this live. Like, what is this? What do people think? And vote. Yeah, let the audience vote.
No,
put in the comments. What are straight edge kids and what do they do?
Yeah, no, I don't see anything here about them.
Weren't you kind of straight edge? Or did you just draw X's on?
Yeah, when we were a kid, we thought we were punk rock. We put the X on it because we're also Christian, so we couldn't. We didn't do anything. We thought everything was bad, and then we're like, yeah, this is so punk rock. And then you grow up and like, wow, everybody doing punk rock was like just wasted and blasted out of their mind.
Yeah.
And then people today are like, oh, why are you being political to, what was it? The Ramones, not the Ramones, some band came out, the Sex Pistols or something, the singer from the Sex Pistols, who's always been political. And then he comes out and says something. And then they're like, just leave it at rock. Why are you making this political? Like punk is all political. That's all it's based on. Yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like
it's like if anybody, I mean, some people who are famous probably shouldn't have an opinion, but no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
but
we shouldn't have to listen to it.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess that's our choice. Somehow we've picked the dumbest people to listen to a lot of the time, you know.
But like, even if it's like an athlete or something that speaks up about a political opinion, it's like, oh, just stick to basketball, dude. Oh, just stick to football. They're like, no, you're allowed to have opinions.
You can have an opinion. I think it should be educated.
Yeah,
that's it. That's the bare minimum. If you know your stuff, that's great. Otherwise. Why are you talking on it? Just because you have it, like, especially when you're a public figure, though, I think there is some sort of like level of responsibility that comes with it because whatever you say, people are going to hold to be true. And if you're just talking out your butt and saying like, oh, I like Trump because of his tax policies, and then you support that even if everybody else doesn't support his policies, his actual policies or whatever. So it's like that's wrong. You can't do that,
right?
You know, like
you didn't do your research,
and you're telling people this, and people just take it as true,
right?
And that's where it's like you have a lot of power when you're famous.
Oh,
so when your guys' podcast blows up, you're gonna have to remember the things we said in the past, and it's gonna come back to get you.
Yeah,
it's like watch out, and you'll be canceled. You're gonna see that's the dream is actually to be canceled because then you made it at some point.
Yep, you can't get
canceled.
canceled.
You can't get canceled if you suck. You know, they'll cancel
like, no one cares. It just comes back to haunt you when you're famous.
Yeah, that's it.
So remember when Kendall said, "Don't listen to famous people."
Yeah, he's racist.
Yeah, screw that
because
guy.
there's a lot of minority famous people. Yeah. You're telling us not to listen to them. No, just be educated, be smart, guys. I mean,
just back up what you're trying to say. I guess.
Yeah,
just back it
why
up.
is that hard? Back it up.
People, I think they just like talk. They just like to talk.
Yeah, they like to hear themselves talk. They got to be part of the issue. And I don't like to be part of the issues. I don't know all the details on, how to insure millions of people and take care of healthcare. Like, I don't know those things. Why would I even speak on those things, you know? It's just crazy. We all do it, and we all think like our policies are right or theirs are better. That's like, guys, like, we're all working towards the same solution.
Like
we act like it's a game where there's two sides.
Yeah.
If either side wins, does the other side lose? And right now, that's 50-50 in America.
50-50,
so it's like, what? We're just going to screw 50% of the country? No, let's come together, work this out. A lot of the things we all want, it's that simple.
It's that simple. Yeah. Yeah. Usually, if I don't know anything about the subject, I'm not even going to put my 2 cents in.
That's a good policy. I should do that more.
Yeah, I
talk out of my ass.
Definitely
too,
delete
so. I'm not
podcast.
famous, though, and I don't put it on the internet.
I don't put it on it.
I think there's a big difference.
Well, delete the podcast.
Yeah, delete this one. We got to take this.
Literally
this was a whole hour.
Right, yeah.
This was a whole hour of us talking about things we don't know.
Yeah, don't know. Yeah, true that. I mean, at least I'll give my opinion. That's it. But
yeah, that's our opinion.
This is my opinion.
Disclaimer: everything in this video was an opinion, and there was no facts or real likenesses.
Just friends talking. Just ideas.
It's 7. Are we good? What time are we ending this?
I have no idea.
It's 7:01.
7:01.
I guess we could close the show.
Yeah.
Hello.
So, I mean, that
actually went well. That was fun.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to hate this.
It's not bad, right?
Yeah,
it's not. You're just talking.
You got
just
into it, bro.
out. I did get into it.
You got real into it.
If I did not have that, I would not have been interested.
Right.
I would have sat here a lot more quiet.
Sit up.
I had a story. But never mind.
No, dude, tell your story.
No, that was a joke.
Go ahead.
That's what I'd be doing this whole time.
Yeah.
It's just sitting here, like,
we're ready.
quietly, like I'm ready to, and then
I got something,
and then I lost it, guys. Sorry, I forgot it.
I said brain blast. I got it.
brain blast. That brings it back.
But yeah, man, appreciate you coming out and hanging out with us,
chilling with us on the pod,
dude. Always on the.
You
pod.
Want to shout yourself out or anything?
Dude, these guns shout themselves out, dude. Nobody's gonna follow me.
They're following them for meal plans.
Don't follow me. I'm not someone you should follow. Think about this, man. We're following.
You got a Twitter.
Who am I following and why? Why would I follow you? Who are you for me to follow? Like, you're no one.
Like, why do I want to see your personal life?
Yeah, like, what is this? Why do I have to pretend I care about these things?
Do you stream when you play League?
No, not at all.
Oh.
And I'm good enough to stream.
Dude,
I think it's boring. I think it'd be boring to stream. It's like so fake. I don't know, man. You're just like sitting there. Oh, hey guys, blah, blah, blah. Here I go. I'm winning again.
I'm winning. I have to like crack.
And then I'm mad when I'm losing, and then they're all like, "Oh, he's losing. He sucks. Why am I watching this guy?" Like, yeah, like watch the pros. Maybe I could see that, but like I don't get any entertainment out of watching it, so I couldn't respect myself if I did that as a career choice, or even just for fun. Like,
for fun, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. Sweet, yeah. This was fun.
Yeah.
Wrap her up.
Yeah, wrap her up. Happy
Happy
late
Friendsgiving
or Friendsgiving. Yeah.
Postgivings.
Postgivings, yes.
Let's go.
Time for the holiday season.
We should always give, though.
Keep giving.
Keep giving. That's how we end the podcast.
That's how we end it. Just keep giving.